Hello everyone and welcome back to Studies by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get the bell notification on, and make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great Friday morning or evening or Saturday or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day. And in today's episode, guys, we have quite a big project planned. We are going to extend this Riverside park, this pathway, all the way along to the downtown. We're going to try to see if it's possible to do, and if we have anything left to do at the end, I have some plans to do some things in the downtown. So let's take a quick review about what this park is. So this park is something we built pretty early on, and its goal was to get to a level 5 park, and we kind of crammed a bunch of stuff in. It's pretty much just a walking path along the river that leads to this little bit of a landing here that connects up into what is Le Plateau. Now there was at one point a lot of people using it, but I'm not too sure if there are still lots of people using it, and a lot of that reason is because we have a very strong bus network. Oh, there's some people using it. And this park does connect over to here, but it kind of just stops right here, right? But there's a really good opportunity to continue this pathway all the way along the water this way right into the downtown, where we can connect it to a larger park or even a secondary park. So like a second park over this way. And then if we have anything left to do by the time we get down to the downtown, we can look at doing some things out there. However, there's two things I want to do first, and they're really small. One thing is I want to get a recycling center because our garbage processing isn't the greatest. If we click garbage, it's pretty good over here and whatnot, but it's not the best over this way. So I want to get a recycling center, which does have a couple of garbage trucks. I want to put it, ooh, Plowmaster, we just got an achievement. I want to put it out over here, and I want to put it on this side because I don't want it to be a permanent feature. And this is going to remind me that this is not a permanent feature here. So by doing that, pretty simple. And yes, I did notice the issue with that lane arrow in the thumbnail. I fixed that. So this is going to help out this area, and hopefully helps out the whole region in general. But yeah, this is, see, look, it already has garbage piling up. Hopefully the recycling center right here can help. But we also have a bit of a power issue as well. We're kind of fluctuating between the green and the yellow, and we are at 150 on our budget. So I want to go over to our industrial area and add in another geothermal plant. Now, unfortunately, geothermal energy is not the most used energy source in Quebec and in this region. However, there's not many other options. Hydro and dams are very prominent in Quebec, but we're not ready to do that in our city. So I'm just going to use this area over here to place it down. My goal with these geothermal plants is to kind of place them in areas where it kind of looks like, because they're such a unique building, I want to place them in areas where it looks like they're part of the environment. So over here it kind of looks pretty cool. Maybe it's part of this recycling center, right? Anyways, so we have that in place now, and we can go to our budget and we can lower it back down to 100. And look at that, we are still very much in the green, and now our water isn't doing that great either. So I caught that really quickly, so I paused the game. Always important to pause when there's water issues. So let's get, I didn't plan this. This is pretty convenient. Let's get maybe 2 more of these. I could probably put one over here and it would look nice still. Let's do that then. Put that right there. And that over here. Okay, and then let's connect them. So I said 2 things, but apparently it was 3 things, guys. So let's just do that. And that should get the sewage up, but we also need water as well. So we don't have these large water towers yet, but we're just about to get one. We really don't have any water over there. Why don't we place it right at the end of this road right here? Yeah, that works. And there we go. Hopefully this will just hold us until we get these large water towers. Apparently fire coverage isn't the greatest either. We have one over here. We could probably get with another one over this way. But what you can do is just use these bad boys, the fire watchtowers, which are really useful in forestry areas, but we are already kind of using this. So maybe it is time for a second firehouse over here. And that should add in a lot of coverage. Also don't have one over there, but that's fine. Okay, so let's get into what we're actually supposed to do today, and that is continuing our park. So it's a level 5 park. It's called Sunset Shore, and we are losing money right now, and that's not good. But that's because our bus network is so strong. So I want to leave this connection here, but I think we need to upgrade this road first. Actually, you know what? No, let's leave it as a dirt road. I really like that aesthetic it has. But we're probably going to lose these houses, so that is unfortunate. But let's get our park district all the way along the shore here. It's going to be pretty critical that we make sure that we don't have to come back to this, because that is waste time when I have to come back to fixing the district. Alright, so Sunset Shore is going to get very large. And I don't want to put it past this this bridge. If we do connect over here, it's going to be because this is a second park. So we're just going to mark that as a second park. Sunnyside Gardens. All right. Well, now Sunset Shore is over this way. That's interesting. And since we already have a main gate on this park, we can just focus on getting some of these park side gates. So we already have one over here. I'm not going to put another gate until right here. Okay, sorry, house. We are just going to de-zone this area. Whoa. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Come on, phone. Alright, so let's use move it here. And we are going to need to select all this back. Let's move this right to the intersection right here. Perfect. And then we're going to follow the shoreline again, and we have another spot right here which we could connect to. But that's a really tricky spot. So I think I'm going to skip that side. We're going to go right to here. Alright, same thing. The great thing about these waterfront park areas is it is really easy just to make a pathway. So we have one here. Didn't put one over here, right? That's probably a better spot. But let's get another one right here. Alright, I'm gonna move this. Let's put it up to this height. The thing about these snowfall maps too is it snows a lot, and it is distracting a little bit when you're playing. Alright, so let's go over here and let's find this one. Let's move it right to the center here. Alright, and we are having water issues again. Oh no, that's just fine. That's just in the yellow. Oh, did I make a silly mistake and lower the water budget? That's so funny. Alright, well, you know what? We just prepped for the future. That's what we did, guys. No issue there. Alright, we're gonna need to go up to 125. I just realized, so like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the yellow before the game started. Jeez. Alright, well, you know what? Sometimes stuff happens, right? Okay, it's Friday. You can do silly things like that on a Friday. So, I think we're gonna get one more connection right here. And then we definitely need one over this way. At least one. Great to get a... let's put it right here in this corner. Could get another one over here. And just use this whole space as a park. Let's de-zone that. Put it right on the corner here like that. And then look at this. We need to go back into the district because I messed up the first time. Silly me. That's okay, so let's get this this park, and we'll put this gate right there. All right, move it. Oh, no. Move it is my favorite thing when I'm doing parks because, you know, this gate in real life would probably be right here like this, right? So with move it, you can do that. All right, so, oh, same thing over here. You can pull it back like this, or I don't know, maybe it would be built in to that fence, like that. All right, so now that we have that in place, let's get some pathways in. So I want to get a pretty simple pathway connection up like that. Nice. And then we need another one right to here. All right. And then this one is going to go right along the shoreline as well. Just like so. And we're gonna come back and tweak this. This is just getting this all in place right now, because if we were trying to do it right the first time when doing the pathways, we're gonna be spending forever on each little segment. So let's get a nice connection like that. Like, I'm gonna fix that glitch, don't worry. All right, so we're gonna swing all the way around the shoreline right here. Did I miss a path? Oh no, this was the long connection we had. Yeah, it'd be really nice to get one right there, wouldn't it? Okay, well, we're gonna mess the train up a bit, but that's fine. Okay, and we will get this back. All right, and then from here, up there, and then we're almost done, and we're gonna swing around like this. Oops. And we're gonna connect up right to here. Whoa, major glitch right there. Okay, well, let's fix that first. Let's grab that segment and pull it back like so. Awesome. All right, so this has turned out pretty nicely. So I'm just gonna grab that, and we're gonna go just over top of them, and we're gonna select each node. And whoa. And what did I mess up? Anyways, we're gonna go over each node. Oh, come on. Thank you. And raise it to its proper height. There we go. Thank you for the suggestion in the comments. I am sorry, at the moment I forget who suggested to do this, but it's a great idea. And as soon as I read it, I was like, oh, fantastic idea to do this, because it's going to give a boost to this whole area as well, because it's already a level 5 park, and that itself is going to really help out the growth of the area as well. So I take a lot of your comments to the city planners of Rivière-des-Montagnes, and I mean me, come up with when we're going to do it in the episodes, and it all depends on the feel of the city and stuff like that as well. So please leave your comments down below, because I might do your suggestion. I might add it into the city. So yeah, please keep them coming, everyone. It's a lot of fun to interact with you guys online, and I really have been enjoying it. The growth of this channel has been really crazy the last couple weeks, and I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. All right, that's a pretty good connection right there. We don't really need to do too much to that. Same with this one. Here's a spot we need to fix. There we go. Maybe just moving this one a bit closer. might be beneficial. So holding Alt down and move it is really, really helpful for eliminating those little crosswalks that you see. There you go. And this one I want a bit closer as well. So we're going to need to redo that. So we're going to select the segment, hold Alt down, perfect. Same thing there, that's fine. And then right here we're going to need to do a lot of work. Alright, so Control H to that height. Thank you. And then same thing, Control H to that height. Whoa, sorry. Thank you. And here, Control H to that height. Perfect. And this is not in the park. Silly me. There we go. Back to move it. That's at the proper height. And it looks like, oh, no, this isn't. Control H. Oh, come on. Control H, there we go. And is this at the same height? Yeah, it is. All right, yeah, this is pretty good. Let's just fix this up slightly. So I'm going to grab this, hold Alt down. I want to get it pretty close to this side right here. All right, and then now that we're at the end here, I'm just going to drag a park path down to here and across. Because when we do make a separate park, I want there to be a walkway underneath the bridge there. And we're just going to make that temporary so that we don't forget. Okay, so this needs to be adjusted as well. This needs to swing out a bit wider. Okay, so now that we have that in place, I'm going to go back to move it. We're going to select these trees. And I just want to make sure that these trees aren't on the edge of the road here. So I want to, that's a bit too much. I'm gonna just move these trees elsewhere. Perfect. And there's some trees over here that I want to move. Oops. Let's put them there. Right here as well. Seems to be where all the entrances are. There's these trees. Oops. And last one, last group. All right, that makes it a lot easier to see. And now we can kind of look at adding some things in. So some things that I want to add into this park are maybe a restroom every now and then. So it is a walking path, right? There should be some restrooms every now and then. At least over here. Why don't we start with this? We'll make this area a bit nicer. So why don't we start with the terrain here? So I want to level this off a bit. And I'm going to make this a bit more of a cliff. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go to here. I'm going to select these trees again. I'm just going to move them over here temporarily. I'm going to come back for them, probably. Oops. All right. And I want to do something with this area. So I think maybe like a plaza would work nice in here. Let's go to there. It does curve though a bit. How about we do something a bit different and we'll just make bit of a straight line out like this. And we'll go up to here and connect right there like that. And by doing that, we've kind of created a bit of an intersection like that. And now we can add in these plazas. Probably enough for 2. Yep. Very cool, very cool. All right, back to selecting everything. And I want this at the same height as that. Perfect. All right, so now that we have those in place, we can maybe get our restroom that we're looking at. This would probably be right here. And we can get a cafe as well, which would be nice to have right beside the plaza. All right, info booth. I don't think we would need an info booth over here, but we definitely need a playground. So let's, that'd be a perfect spot for it. Not under the bridge. It's too close to the river over here. Yeah, let's try to place it right here. Let's just move it to readjust it. If we do this, might be able to work a bit better. No, this isn't working. That's fine. Sometimes it doesn't always have to work, right? So let's do that. And let's just maybe get a gazebo in. What about one of these things? I don't know if I can place them. Oh, I can place them. Okay. So this is the Snowman Park. I don't know if this is the right spot for it. That might work right there. Okay, Snowman Park it is. All right. And that's probably the only item we can get in that little area, and that's fine. Could get, could get like some type of sports over this way. But I think we'll just stick with these things then. So let's get a gazebo right there. Got another one right there. And yeah, this has turned out really nicely. I don't think we really need many things over this way, but you know, a gazebo could be nice every now and then. Yeah, I don't want anything over here. How about we put one right here? And that's probably good. So we do have these park piers as well, which could be nice to put in every now and then. So how about we put one right here? It's a pretty cool spot for one, right? Right in this little cove. So we'll just get it to turn around right to here. Then always with these park piers, use move it to place them into the ground. It just makes it look so much nicer in my opinion. Let's just try to tilt it a bit more. Cool. All right, then let's look at maybe getting in one of these. I don't think we really need them, but over here might be nice. So why don't we reclaimed all this land, so why don't we put it back. Go right up to this shore. Might get some flooding here, I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, and then we can get a couple piers off of here. So why don't we get one big one over this way and over here. We'll readjust them with move it because it's always easier to do that after. All right, and we'll throw it right into the ground. Nice. Same thing, right in the intersection. And right into the ground. Perfect. And we could also get maybe a pier or two right here. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? All right, so let's get it right on this line, and then we'll throw it into the ground. Perfect. Same idea. Right on this line. And into the ground. Okay. Very cool, very cool. I think this park turned out pretty nicely. And now we can come back over here. Oops. And copy. And we can kind of just come in and fill in the space that we just made with some of these trees. Alright, pretty cool. And now we have a pathway that goes all the way along the shoreline and connects with the entire side of the map. So we have a park that starts over here and swings all the way along down into here. It's a level 5 park, and hopefully people will use it. I've heard that maxing the ticket price out encourages people to use it, but maybe let's try throwing it at half and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, now that we have just a bit of time left in today's video, I want to look at getting in some small districts in the city. So it's a bit hard to see, unfortunately, but let's just get out of this districts thing. I want to make this block right here around the church. I want to make it a European style. So I'm gonna just, there we go, a secondary district. And this will be European. Anchor Heights. If you have a name suggestion for it, let me know. And then right across from it, right in here, right up to here, we're going to have this as Modern City Center. I think it's going to add some cool buildings to the area. It's going to be a good mix between them. This is going to remain Centreville, and then all the way down here as well. I'm going to reclaim this block as Centreville as well. Okay, so now that we have this in place, let me know if you want to name these two districts. So right now their names are Madison Park, which doesn't make any sense, and Anchor Heights. This is going to be, let's go to themes here, enable theme. It's right behind my recording button. There we go, European. And then this Madison Heights is going to be themes, enable theme manager. This is Modern City Center. So we're gonna let that kind of go for a little while. And I assume that these buildings are going to destroy themselves over time, but if not, we can always help them out. So let's just, let's just go through them, and we'll delete this one. We'll see if anything pops up in the style of the European style. There we go. So this should be a high density building. It is a European style. Yep, look at that. Nice. And then let's destroy this one right here. And if everything goes okay, I think that's going to be, yep, that's going to be high density commercial, which should be in the Modern City Center style. Fantastic. So this is gonna, these buildings are gonna contrast each other, which is gonna be fantastic. So it's gonna be like the old city and then the new, and they're gonna go right down the middle here, which I don't, how far did we go? Yeah, just up to here, right up to the police station. I think I'm going to reclaim a bit more of it as Centreville. Yeah. Okay, pretty cool. I'm very excited to see what comes of these buildings, and we'll see it in the coming episodes as the buildings level up, because, for example, this one is only level 2, and it needs to upgrade, and this building is not at the proper level either. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's episodes. Let me know if you have any comments down below, if you want to add anything specific in the city, or if you have any suggestions, because next episode we're going to kind of make a push for the 16,000 milestone, big city because we're probably gonna get there pretty quick. So what did we do in the last 2 episodes? We built a factory over here, and then in today's episode we upgraded the city park that goes all the way along the shoreline. It's a great running path like this. More people are using it now too, it seems. So that is fantastic to see. All the way along. Oh yeah, look at this. There's even bikers. Great to see, guys. Anyway, so I hope you have a great day, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.